Stop paying for extra chicken. Today we're making a Chipotle Chicken Bowl for cheap. So at Chipotle, my bowl comes out to $21 for one bowl. But at Publix, I can get all the ingredients for $32 and make 4 bowls. That's $8 a bowl. Alright, so for my bowl, all I get is rice, corn, fajita vegetables, guac, extra chicken, and cheese. Let's get started on our chicken. Alright, so for the chicken, you need 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, 1 can of Chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. For our spices, we got 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. In a blender, add in 3 whole peppers from the can, and then dump in the rest of the sauce. Now you want to add in all your spices, as well as 2 cloves of garlic. I just forgot to add mine. You're going to blend on low until everything is, blended. Once everything is blended, you're going to put your chicken in a Ziploc bag and pour in your marinade. Give that all a good mix and set it aside for a minimum of 2 hours while we get started on our rice. Alright, so for the rice, it's really simple. You just need any rice of your choice, cilantro, red onions, lime, and salt. I'm going to be using a rice cooker, but if you don't have one, I'll link a video showing you how to make rice in a pot. But I highly recommend you investing in one because it will save you so much time. I'll be sure to leave a link to the same exact rice cooker in the description box down below. Alright, now that's out of the way, we're going to take 1 cup of our rice and add it to our pot. We're going to bring it over to the sink and rinse it until the water is no longer cloudy. Once your water is clear, we're going to drain it and add in 1 cup of water. And if you have a rice cooker, it's as simple as putting it in the rice cooker and pressing start. Once your rice is done, you're going to add in half a cup of cilantro, a 1/4 cup of red onions. Chipotle doesn't use red onions, I just like them, so that's optional. You're also going to add in 1 whole lemon, the zest of half a lemon, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and then give that all a good mix and set it aside while we get back to our chicken. Alright, so in a hot pan, add about 2 teaspoons of olive oil and drop down your chicken. If you don't hear this sound, then your pan isn't hot enough. You're going to cook each side on high heat for about 2 minutes to get this really nice char, and then you're going to turn your burner down to medium heat and cook until 165 degrees internal temperature. Let your chicken cool down for 15 minutes and then cut them into 1/4 inch strips. Turn those strips around and cut them into bite-sized cubes. Once all your chicken is chopped up, put it in a bowl and let's set it aside while we get started on our corn. Alright, so the corn is real simple. All you need is 1 can of corn, 1 whole lemon, half a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of cilantro, and a 1/4 cup of red onion. You're going to start off by adding half a teaspoon of kosher salt. Add in as little or as much cilantro as you want. Same thing with the red onions. And then you're going to add in your whole lemon. I believe Chipotle adds jalapeno to the corn, but I didn't add any because my son was eating too. Now give that all a good mix and set it aside while we get started on our guac. Alright, so for the guac, it's all the same ingredients except swap it out for an avocado. Cut your avocado in half, put it in a bowl, add half a teaspoon of salt, a whole lemon, and then smash it up with a fork. Add cilantro, red onion, and I believe Chipotle adds pepper in it as well, but like I said, my son's eating. So give it all a good mix and let's go to the last step, our fajita veggies. Alright, so this is the easiest step. All you need is bell pepper. I'm using red, green, and yellow, red onion, and salt. Begin by julienning all your bell peppers. If you guys want a tutorial of how to cut different vegetables, let me know in the comments. After you're done with that, just cut your onions into strips and throw all that on a hot pan on medium heat for about 4 minutes. Once your veggies look like this, then they're done. So let's get out a bowl and start plating everything. So I start with 1 cup of rice, a lot of chicken since we don't have to pay for extra, a handful of veggies. I also put a good amount of corn, and then guac in the middle, and to finish it off, a handful of cheese. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe because it really helps the channel grow and it will motivate me to bring y'all more recipes. Alright, see you next time.